Hi, my name is Daryl Woodson, and I'm the senior pastor here at Victory City Church in Kampala. We're actually in the Natenda region. Back in 1997, VFC sent a few different mission teams here to Kampala, and we have grown to 10 regions and about 1,500 adults once again here in Kampala, Uganda.
Hi everyone, my name is Ron Sitoy. I'm a VFC National Missions Director. I'm standing here in front of our local church in Gorongosa district. This church has about 50 people, and we've also planted 3 another house churches from here. In Mozambique, we have altogether 21 churches, and we have a saying that says every VFC member is a church whenever he or she is.
God gave me a vision to plant a church in a French-speaking nation. So we began to move forward with that vision. We raised up that team and we were ready to send them in the year around November of 2019. But COVID came and everything changed.
When COVID-19 hit us, everything became so difficult because we were not allowed to gather together in small groups. We were not also allowed to carry out water baptism or laying on of hands on people. Some Christian families were even arrested because they were caught praying and worshiping God in their houses. So this was a big hindrance for missions in Mozambique. But despite all these challenges, God gave a vision of planting 6 new churches in 2021.
We were dedicated to it. We said we're going to do this no matter what. And as soon as we could move forward with it, we did. About 6 months later, we sent that team. From the moment that they stepped on the ground in Burundi, God began to do miracles. By the first day, they started praying for people and people started to get healed. On the second day, a woman came and she had a swelling in her breast and she didn't have strength in her arm. She could not lift up her arm. So they prayed for her and she was miraculously healed where she could now lift up her arms. She was so overwhelmed that she went, got her mother who also had pain in her feet. They prayed for her. She was miraculously healed. And this is how this started moving, where people started coming to them, and that's the way they began to do their evangelism. By the 3rd day, they were baptizing people. By the 4th day and the 5th day, they had so many people coming that they began cell groups. And by the end of the 2nd week, they actually planted the church in a home. They outgrew that home in another week, and as I speak today, they are meeting in a school with about 20 to 25 adults, and this has all happened within the last 2 months.
At this moment, we have already formed 4 mission teams. The teams have already begun their evangelists and managed to start cell groups in these 4 areas. God is with them and new disciples are being added to the churches. Let me introduce to you a man named Erlim Kamalizeni.
Olá, meu nome é Erlim Kamalizeni, eu sou da Igreja Família Vitoriosa em Moçambique, precisamente na cidade da Beira. Eu sou um dos líderes da equipe de plantação de igreja para o ano de 2021. E dizer que uma grande motivação no meu coração para fazer missões é o amor que Deus nos deu para as pessoas e ver Jesus sendo glorificado e conhecido em todas as nações. E para mim tem sido uma grande bênção, um grande privilégio poder fazer parte da nossa equipe. Ela é composta por 4 membros, todos eles maravilhosos, pessoas que amam o Senhor e têm um coração virado para missões. E eu acredito que é uma bênção fazer parte da obra do Senhor aqui na terra para pregar o Evangelho às pessoas que ainda não conhecem o Senhor Jesus Cristo. E eu acredito que através da fé no Senhor Jesus, Ele vai continuar nos usando para trazer impacto, para trazer encorajamento e esperança naquela comunidade.
I thank God for what He is doing in our country. The Lord is always challenging us to move forward and plant more churches. I also pray that VFC Singapore will continue to pray and believe with me to see more lives transformed in all over the nations.
Let me give you this last testimony about how fast the church has been growing. As I had mentioned, the church is now meeting in a school. They have between 20 and 25 members, and one of the members that got saved is a very mature man who has a family, and They are beginning to disciple him already, just after less than 2 months, to take over the existing area as the pastor, and they're going to go to another area and begin to plant another region, which is part of our strategy that we do now. And so we're seeing God do these miracles even in the midst of this COVID season where it's been difficult to move forward. We've decided to go ahead and move forward in missions.